Welcome to one of the top matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Cougars will kick this deep to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Red Raiders offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
2nd down after that previous play. To throw, it's Morton. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looks right for a quick completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Red Raiders churn out another 1st down. Here's a handoff on a counter. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Gonna run it. It's Dickey. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the BYU Cougars offense comes out for their first possession today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage. Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. The pass rush closing in. Nice grab. It's Bachmeier. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Cougars will send the punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab behind the line, it's Sticky. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
On the ground, it's Dickey. Finds room to the 30. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
And the Red Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. QB keeps it himself. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Defense is coming after him. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. Throwing off play action. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Bachmeier. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. It's Bachmeier. set, second down play here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Now it's second down here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. That's caught. It's Martin. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. Looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Martin. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to throw again. On the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Wow, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Bachmeier. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. BYU has now moved into the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Running out of time in the pocket. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Pump over the middle. It's Carter. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He hands it off from the gun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Direct snap to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Morton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Physical run earns the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. Breaks free. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Gonna run it. It's Martin. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Grab down the middle. It's Ryan. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Finds his man. It's Roberts. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Cougars are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's Bachmeier. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
To throw, it's Bachmeier. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Now the all-important extra point. extra point puts them in front by 1.
That makes the score BYU 14, Texas Tech 13.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Dickey.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught across the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
And the Red Raiders will kick this away to start the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the 3rd quarter. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They try to sneak it for the first. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. And now the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Look out, room to run here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They're going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
2nd down after that previous play. To the air, it's Morton. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. 1st down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Spinning out of the tackle. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a quarterback keeper. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Bachmeyer. Grab down the middle, it's Ryan. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
The Cougars come to the line with 1st and goal. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Try to convert with a sneak.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And the Cougars will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game.
That makes the score BYU 21, Texas Tech 13.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Carter. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. With the catch, it's Douglas. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
And the Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Dickey. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The Red Raiders will line up to kick it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Handing off on the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Cougars will line up to boot it away. Kick is away high, headed toward the sideline. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown and that 2-point conversion.
Takes the handoff. It's Dickey. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's Morton. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Big throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Red Raiders are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle, but first down. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Dickey. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the 2-point conversion to tie this game up late. Dropping back, it's Morton. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he doesn't make it. Stop short, and the defense preserving a 2-point lead here.
BYU 21, Texas Tech.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
I think anybody can understand trying to get this guy the ball. You want to trust your playmakers, but you can't expect him to beat double coverage like that every single time. It's too risky, and you're asking just too much from one guy.
The Cougars will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the return will be brought down. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll try the option play here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Douglas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quick pass. The catch is made. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. The Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Grab behind the line, it's Douglas. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Timeout, BYU.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Pass finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Grab down the middle. It's Bachmeier. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Short connection to the tight end here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He has first down yardage at the 46.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.